So hi everyone, today is the new video and today we're gonna start system design and starting off system design, basically why you want to learn system design. System design is used for mainly managing a system in a more productive way and an effective way so that our task is reduced and we have to just mainly focus on our day-to-day activities handling the system. So there are predefined types of mechanism that are built which can be used for us to just implement those and chill. So here we gonna start the certain designs. So starting off, we have to first overview the OOPS concept. So OOPS, which is object oriented programming system, and object oriented design system is basically the new term where we create an object and basically we can use that object to perform day-to-day tasks. And for that, mainly OOPS stands on 6 pillars. Many places you have heard there's like 4 pillars, but here we will discuss 6 pillars, which are first classes, second objects, third encapsulation, fourth inheritance, fifth polymorphism, and sixth abstraction. So starting off, the first concept, which are classes. Classes are like blueprints or template to create objects. So if you're gonna write, and you can take notes side by side with this itself, like it's the blueprint or template to create objects. And for objects, like objects are any entity in real world having its properties and state. So basically, if you might be thinking like what is a real world entity having its property and state? Properties are like features and models, and state are like it's in use in, like, for example, layman works like bulb, whether it's on or off, so that is the state. If the bulb is on, so it's on state. If the bulb is off, it's off state. So, and properties like a features like a bulb glows, so that is the properties. And in programming we can define various classes which acts as a some mechanism where we code and perform some tasks for any requirement that comes into our mind. And classes are the blueprints and templates to create the objects. So moving further, abstraction is like hiding the unnecessary data, which means like in terms of like real world, I can say TV, you don't know what's inside the TV, we just see the screen. So it's like hiding the data which is unnecessary. You don't need to know the uh, parts which are inside the TV, you just need to watch the TV. That's just abstraction. And the programming interface, if I talk about, it's like you just know the classes perform, which class perform which function. You don't need to know what's the code written in it. For many users like developers need to know what's written in the class, but apart from developers you don't need to know what's written in that class. So moving on is like encapsulation is binding data into a single unit. In TV example, like we are binding various parts to build a TV, and we can watch it as per our requirement. So that is encapsulation. And in the programming language we can say that a class has many features, and in that features we can perform different activities, and it's perform and just binded into a one single unit, which is object, which we will see later in the this series of the videos. Encapsulation and polymorphism is representing one form into many. In the real world interface example is like we have different kind of TVs like Android TV, Smart TV, which is a TV only, and it's just represented in many forms. In the programming interface we can build many functions inside the class which can perform um, the same functions but in a different way, like which we will see in later part of video. Just keep that in mind for now. And the meaning is inheritance, which is like um taking reference from a upper class or legacy classes or parent class. So in real world example, like father gets inherited from grandfather, and son inherits properties from father. And here we can programming interface like one class inherits some properties from another class. So from a basic nature, that inherited class should perform all the activities which are in base class or parent class. So the child class should inherit the parent class, which can be inherited and perform many functions through it. And thank you for this listening to me, and be prepared for your next class, and you can take pause and take notes from this thing also. And for your just and I have explained the video, and you can just google it out and the basic application.